Okay, so the last video was a bit of a fail, but this time I'm actually hoping that it's not, because I've got myself quite a chunky package here from none other than Go Figure Collectables. There you go, you can probably see the tape around it there. So to save myself the embarrassment, of course, I'm going to be unboxing this off of camera and then pretty much displaying what I have right in front of me here, you know, for you to see in like camera view. So that's how we're doing this. Hopefully everything's here from what I've ordered. Yeah, I guess we should get stuck into this. But before we do take a look at the figures up close that I have just received, I want to just take you on a little trip here on my phone. This is a list which I created originally back in the 23rd of June 2018 last year, and it's pretty much a top 20 list of figures that I wanted, and the ones obviously that are ticked off are what I've gotten, but there's still a few left. So what are those few? So we've got the 4 Horsemen Hall of Fame 4-pack, the Wild Samoans Hall of Fame 2-pack, we've got the Ultimate Warrior Defining Moments. That was the very first Ultimate Warrior Defining Moments figure, and I think it was the first Ultimate Warrior figure in general by Mattel. Rick Martel Legend Series 5, Rikishi Hall of Champions Elite, and then of course Edge Hall of Fame Elite. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 figures off of this top 20 list that I made about a year ago, and like I said, all those that are marked off are ones that I have successfully got. But for the few that remain, one of them is going to be in this package that I have here. So which one could it be? Well, guess you gotta stay tuned and find out right now. Okay, so I just opened the box and I can confirm that there is no major crisis in this video. Everything is in the box as ordered, as it should be, unlike that previous video. But anyway, moving forward, taking a look at the figures that I got, starting off with Elite Series 48, none other than Dolph Ziggler. Now, previously I don't actually have a Dolph Ziggler figure, and when this figure came out, I was more of just a Legends collector. I didn't really get any like modern superstars, and you know, I passed up on it. But you know, as they say, distance makes the heart grow fonder, and I definitely grew very fond of this figure. So originally, this figure was in stores here in Australia, most department stores like Kmart and Target, Big W, and I just picked up Boogeyman and Cactus Jack. But now I can say I have this man, Dolph Ziggler, in my collection, and I honestly, you know, I really slept on this figure. But looking at it up close here, it's really nice. I mean, take a look at like the detail with like the silver and red dots, even like that little jacket that he comes with. I think it's really cool, or vest, shall we say. And probably an unpopular opinion, some people I've heard online don't really like this this head that Dolph Ziggler has on the figure, but I think it's actually pretty accurate and looks like the man himself. So yeah, decent figure. Anyway, moving forward on to the next one. It's Elite Series 47B, Flying Brian Pillman. It's the WCW iteration of an early Brian Pillman. Once again, another figure that I kind of slept on. If you watched my second last video, I believe it was, of me and my buddy Brendan going on a toy hunt, this was one figure that I had in my hands, and I was tossing up getting between this or the Bushwhackers 2-pack, but instead I opted for the Bushwhackers. But at some point down the line, I knew I had to have this figure, and the time was right. Here it is, I finally have it. Just real quickly, what I like about the figure here is taking a look at that sweet molded hair here. It is just absolutely amazing, like the paint detail that's in it. It's very reminiscent of the Ultimate Warrior Hall of Fame 2-pack that came with Papa Shango, which I actually have here. And as you can see there, the hair on it, you know, there's like definitely a lot of work that's gone in it with the paint there. It's not just like one standard color, and this figure is pretty much kind of the same here. So there you see, and he yeah, he's got that like that grey vest with black stars on it. Got the tiger print trunks, and then of course he comes with this cool Flying Brian, you know, tassel sleeve shirt. So it's a very cool figure. Happy to have it in the collection. Now moving forward onto this line here, which I honestly have to say is my favorite line that Mattel have produced, but unfortunately I believe there's only 4 figures that have been made in this line, and yeah, that is the best of the Attitude Era Elites. Here we have Chris Jericho. He comes with that Raw is Jericho cloth shirt, absolutely amazing, and of course the microphone, as you can kind of just see right there. Very cool, old school Attitude Era Chris Jericho attire. You can see the silver and black barbed wire going around the red tights. You know, this is OG Chris Jericho here. I really like it. And yeah, there he is on the back of the packaging. You know, pause the video if you want to take a read of what it says there. Otherwise, here's the side of the packaging, and yeah, very cool figure. Happy to have it. And one step closer to completing my best of the Attitude Era collection. Even more so because I also have best of the Attitude Era The Rock, and this is a very nice figure too. I mean, don't you just love it when you get like accessories galore with your WWE action figures? I do. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so this figure comes with that cool cloth Gucci Versace looking print shirt. You get the glasses, you can kind of see them there in gold. He's got the gold chain around the neck, and of course a microphone as well to boot. So there you go, you can kind of see the microphone. So what is that? We're looking at like 4 accessories, you know, one being a super nice cloth shirt. This is a really cool promo attire, vintage Rock figure. There you go, you can see the man himself on the side of the packaging there, and on the back. And yes, it's amazing. It's a really nice figure. Once again, just like all the others, very happy to have it. So that is The Rock, and then of course moving on to the final figure. This was one of which that was mentioned on my top 20 list, but which one is it? Well, it is a holy grail, a holy trinity. It is like the creme de la creme. It is one of everyone's most wanted WWE action figures of all time. And I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to show it to you here. It's in pretty massive packaging, so I hope this gets all in shot. Otherwise, I'm going to have to like turn this thing sideways. It is, drum roll, Defining Moments Ultimate Warrior. So it is the Defining Moments Ultimate Warrior in this absolutely beautiful attire. I mean, super colorful. As Zack Ryder would say, this figure is very toyetic. Yes, toyetic. That's the saying, I believe. Yes, meaning that, you know, it just looks super cool. It's very poseable. Something that definitely grabs the attention of anyone that happens to walk past it. I mean, you see the jacket, you can see, you know, the faces of the Macho Man and then the Ultimate Warrior himself printed on the knee pads, and then of course on the trunks. I mean, I'm just like getting shivers. Like, I'm getting like a tingle going down my spine right about now just talking about this damn figure. It is nice. Okay, so if we can flip him around here, I've got to say I'm a huge fan of this packaging that Mattel used to do, you know, the Defining Moments packaging. It's nice, it's big, it's bulky, and then of course you've got the window in the back there where you can see the back of the attire. You know, check out that jacket, look at it, man. You know, this was like right when the WWE Mattel line took off, and you can tell, like, obviously Mattel got thrown like a stack of cash by the WWE, and they're like, look, just make some really damn good figures so we can get people to put down them Jakks Pacific crap piece of crap figures and get on board with these. And you know, the detail and everything is just most definitely there, and it's going to be very rare to see anything like this come along. in any time in the future. The only thing that really comes to mind is, of course, that San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Slim Jim Macho Man, which I did order, but, of course, we all know how that went if you watched the last video. Anyway, I'm not going to rant enough about that. I think that's over and done with. So, yes, the Ultimate Warrior, if you can see here, it has a pretty chunky price tag. But I can tell you that all of these figures were actually 20% off. That's why I made the big purchase and got these. And this figure, it's not 175 I paid for it, it's 140. Yes, pretty steep, I know, but come on now. This is like truly a once in a lifetime type of figure, and I have it here. And you know what's the really like soul crushing thing is that, of course, you see the figures behind you. I'm all about like unboxing and getting a look at figures up close and personal, being able to pose them. But this thing, this is from like 2010 I believe, so it's still sealed and it's in absolutely like immaculate condition. And I think it's just gonna break my heart if I take this out of the packaging, because it's just one of those figures where, I mean, like, just look at it, it's absolutely amazing. They don't make figures like this anymore. I'm having like a figure-gasm right over here. I mean, this thing is just simply beautiful, a true work of art by Mattel. Definitely like a top 3 greatest of all time wrestling figure in my opinion. I mean, you can debate me on that all you want, but it is what it is. I mean, this thing is just magnifique. But yes, so that is everything which I received today. I'm probably not going to be able to fit everything in shot, but let's just get these two beside him here, because maybe this might make a good thumbnail. Or either way, I just hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let's just say it's been pretty good, showing these here. If you want to follow me, I'll post the Instagram link below where I am most active. But most importantly, thank you for being here with me on the YouTube channel, because this is what means the most to me. So yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to give it a like just before clicking off, and hey, maybe even comment what you thought about these figures that I got, or just mention how much of a nerd that I am, just basically orgasmic over getting these super cool figures. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.